Shutterstock announced the new color trends for 2020. And I'm going to share my screen so you could see these new color trends. So last year was all about the pastels and whatnot. And this year is all about the bold. So take a look at these supposed color trends, fastest growing colors for 2020. They're calling it Lush Lava, Aqua Mint, and Phantom Blue. So this is better than when I read it. I was imagining like mauve, but this is like a real fiery orange, kind of like those orange fondue pots back in the 70s. And then this is what they're calling mint, which also I was picturing something horrible. And what I love is they've given the hex codes. So Lush Lava is FF4500 and Aqua Mint is 7FFFD4. So you could just plug those into Canva and get those exact colors if you want to be on trend and sort of play around with this palette. And then there's Phantom Blue, which I love, love, love this color. I was playing with this color this year. And it was midnight blue, but I really love this Phantom Blue. So I might just take like this blue and pair it with my pink. Anyway, so I wanted you to see those bold colors. And then my friend Greg Margulies came up with, he's an Australian dude who is like a genius when it comes to all things website related. He's got a company that builds websites, and he did this great blog post. I'm going to pop over here though real quick and make sure you guys are seeing my screen. And let me look at your comments. You know what? I can't see who's talking except for Nika, because you just got to click on that permissions thing up above. But good morning to you and happy Thursday. I'm all about the mint. Who said that? I wonder if this is similar to Pantone's color of the year. Yeah, we'll go see. It would be interesting to see, Nika, if they're aligned, these bold colors. Okay, so now let's look at what Greg has to say about, hopefully you're still seeing my screen. Wait, hold on. I'm going to share screen again and pick the right tab. Here it is. Oh, hey, Barbara. Okay. All right, so let's run through this. Such a good article. Okay, and I'm going to put a link to this in my free online classroom, The Front Row, which you're not a member, go to frontrowclassroom.com to join us. Plus today is What Are You Reading Thursday, where one of my favorite days, everybody shares the books that they're reading, and it's super inspiring if you are a reader. Okay, so back to the color, creative color. So last year was like about the pastels and the midtones. But this is going to be all about the bold, which was, I thought, interesting because it's in line with what Shutterstock said. So I guess they all got together and decided on this. 3D realism design. Okay, so look at the examples that he's given. Okay, so the shapes are very three-dimensional like that. Yeah, okay. Open compositions and asymmetric layouts. Okay, so instead of everything being perfectly stacked up and symmetrical, we're going to see more of this, which I really like. Like, I'm all about change. I love fresh looks. So pretty. Okay, fluid design. So this is all about like natural lines and shapes, and an organic flow, I guess, to whatever it is that you're looking at. So let's see what he means. So I see it's sort of like the way the objects are laid out is very sort of organic and not straight lines, which is similar to what number 3 was. Okay, I find this one very interesting. Extreme minimalism. I am excited about this. And I'm going to show you an example of extreme minimalism after this that I love. And I definitely have noticed this. That one doesn't look extremely minimal to me. Let's see what his next example is. I mean, it definitely is minimalist. And I've always sort of loved the less busy looks. Okay, love this. Super-sized typography. I love it. Look at that. It's in the tech. I love that. So the question is like, I love that. The question is, when are we going to get around to doing this? So you may not go and revamp your website to bring in all these trends, but if you're in the process of revamping your website, you might want to keep this stuff in mind. And also you could play around with some of these design elements in your social posting. Here's another example of the big, oh no, wait, this is broken typography. I've definitely seen a lot of this as well too. It's very interesting. I love it. I'm ready for it. I don't know about you, but I am ready for it. Okay, custom illustrations. And you know, you can get people to do really fantastic custom illustrations for you over on Upwork and Fiverr. If you have an idea of what you want, just take it over there and get someone to create it for me. Create it for you. Isometric design, which is a method of illustrating a three-dimensional object on a two-dimensional surface. Okay, so he's kind of losing me there, but that's what it is. And again, you can look at this article in more depth when I plug it over into the Facebook group. Micro animations. Yes, I love this. So I don't know if this is the part where he talks about how parallax is dead. Nobody should be using parallax. But, you know, parallax is when you scroll through a website and like it all floats around and everything. But like this is okay. So just a little bit of interest, like right there on the subscribe button. I think that's so cute. And I've been seeing more and more of this on people's websites, and I really like it. Real life with flat form. What does this mean? Oh, the unconventional mixture of real life objects and flat objects is changing the way we see design. These opposites interact to give dimension and depth. It's a great vehicle to introduce brand personality to photographs in web design, but can also carry over to so many other branded touch points, especially social media, where standing out is a must. So I think, oh, I love that one. That is cool. Yeah, I love the mixture of the human with, oh, I love that one. Okay. Creative portrait design. Okay, this I love. And let's see if the effect pops up that I love that one. But you know how people are doing that, like, it'll be like a bright background and then there's like a sharp outline around the person in a color. Okay, it's not popping up here, but I want to know how to do that. But I did just find an app and I posted it on Taco Tuesday yesterday. And it's called, I mean, there's so many good photo apps right now, but this one is called Photo Room BG. And I may even had to pay for it on my phone, but you can do all this stuff that we're looking at right here. And I love it. AV and VR, AR and VR. So that's, of course, augmented reality and virtual reality. So I don't know how that is relating. Well, that's not something the regular Joe can create, although there are all sorts of apps that are letting us dabble in that, even if you're not a programmer or a designer. Responsive design 2.0. This is getting, let's see here. It says, here are a few more tips for mobile. Click to call to actions work very well. Text us is an amazing underused call to action, and dark backgrounds are not ideal on a mobile. It's hard to read white fonts outdoors. Interesting. So this is all about mobile responsiveness. Okay, here we go. Web design trends to leave behind. Parallax. We've said it before and we'll say it again. Parallax effects should only be used, if at all, minimally. Overused parallax effects kill conversions because they are so damn distracting. Video backgrounds. I know, they feel exciting. They are dynamic. However, they slow down your website and they are very annoying for your visitors. So there's that bad news. Distracting entry pop-ups. Okay, I am guilty of this. So let's see what they say about that. Nothing's more annoying on a website than having a pop-up offer appear as soon as the page loads. Instead, give your visitors time to figure out what your site is all about. And if you really want to pop up without annoying them, try having it pop up from any of these triggers. When somebody goes to leave, when somebody scrolls to the bottom, or when they view multiple pages, when somebody spends a lot of time on your site. And all the pop-ups do allow for this. ManyChat does not, and that's my pop-ups right now, I think are all ManyChat pop-ups, but all other pop-ups usually give you the ability to time them out like this. So I got to do that. Stock images, leave those behind. Image sliders, you think you need them, especially if you have multiple offers. 90% of split tests prove that a static image converts better than a moving image or a carousel image slider. And then they tell you why. So love that. This is one of the best this is one of the best blog posts I have run across in a long time. So let me see what you guys have said. I am going to use with Canva this week, and let's see here. I so want to be minimalist, but I can't stop thinking more is never enough. Yes, I totally understand that. I think that because there's just so many cool things out there. The embeds, the what is it? The little pop-ups, the influence pop-ups that say like, there are 5 people looking at this with you. And then AppSumo keeps giving us all these other cool things we get to add to our website. But I do think 2020 is all about the less is more. And so maybe, you know, as we choose our words for the year, I've got 3 words stuck to my computer right now for 2020 that I'm playing with because I want to narrow it down to 2 words. And I'm going to filter everything I do next year through these 2 words, right? So minimalist or simplification, let's say that's one of your words. This is absolutely something we can filter through that as we're working on our website, as we're creating designs, or as our VAs are creating our designs for us. We can say, is this simple? Is this minimalist? You know, is this as minimal as I can make it while keeping the integrity of the information or the content or whatever, the value, the potency, if you will. So I think that, hey, Tony, thank you. So here's a man who appreciates design. So thanks. Okay. So that's it. I just wanted to jump on and share that with you. And let me ask you a favor, please, those of you viewing now, if you have not already left a review on Amazon for my flash briefing, I would really appreciate it. It's my birthday tomorrow, and this is what I'm shamelessly asking for as a birthday present. I would like you to leave me a review on Amazon.com. It takes like 5 minutes max, probably 3 minutes. Just go search for Front Row Entrepreneur Flash Briefing, and then it'll pop up, and then you can leave me 5 stars. And if you don't want to leave me 5 stars, don't go over there, please. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great day. And I will see you where? In the front row, where I'll be saving you a front row seat. Thanks, Shauna.